So the book of Jude was written by Jude, the brother of Jesus and of James, and it was written primarily to remind the church of the need for constant vigilance, to keep strong in the faith, and to oppose heresy. And I really liked Jude. It was very, very short, but there was some really great stuff in Jude. And the stuff I really want to talk about in Jude is the stuff having to do with the nature of evil, and just how the book of Jude describes the nature of evil men, just evil people in general, and I think it does it very accurately. So without further ado, let's jump into the review and analysis of the different passages and verses in the book of Jude that I think are totally worth talking about and that we can really, have a good discussion about. There are 3 passages here, all on the same page, that I think are really great, and they all have to do with the immorality of wicked men, I guess I should say. And the first passage, first verse I want to talk about is Jude 4. For certain men whose condemnation was written about long ago have secretly slipped in among you. They are godless men who change the grace of God into a license for immorality and deny Jesus Christ, our only sovereign and Lord. In some ways, I think it's almost talking about dirty priests and dirty pastors who say, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, but behind closed doors are having affairs on their wives, and they're basically using the Bible, and the same thing for televangelists and that sort of thing. They're using the Bible and Christianity as a front for them to get money and to get pleasure, and basically as a license for immorality, because no one, they cover up their own depravity with religion. If you're a person that, if you are telling your congregation that you need a jet, like really badly, you just need a private jet, it's the best way to go about things in the world, then yeah, you are a godless man, and you are using religion as a license for your own immorality, and it's evil. And I think this verse it illustrates that very well. Next verse I want to talk about is verse 10. Yet these men speak abusively against whatever they do not understand. And what things they do understand by instinct, like unreasoning animals, these are the very things that destroy them. The more evil people described in Jude are people who behave solely on their instincts, like animals. They have not yet become, I guess, truly human and really discovered what it is to be truly human. I think kind of the big message of the Bible is humans are not just animals. We are something more, and we have to aspire to be something more than just an animal. Next couple of verses I'd like to read would be verses 12 and 13. These men are blemishes at your love feasts, eating with you without the slightest qualm, shepherds who feed only themselves. They are clouds without rain, blown along by the wind, autumn trees without fruit and uprooted, twice dead. They are wild waves of the sea, foaming up their shame, wandering stars, for whom blackest darkness has been reserved forever. Honestly, I just like the writing for that, but it's true. Shepherds who feed only themselves. That's selfishness. If we accept that we truly are just collections of atoms and cells reacting to other atoms and cells, I think if everybody in our society really accepted what that really means, then we would become very selfish shepherds who feed only themselves. It would be, society would fall apart, basically, is what I'm saying. But yeah, I think that's a really good description of, I think all 3 of these passages really very well describe the nature of evil and the nature of evil people and evil impulses. And verse 16 has to do with that as well. I just realized that all of the passages in Jude that I have highlighted are about the nature of evil as it regards to man. These men are grumblers and fault finders. They follow their own evil desires. They boast about themselves and flatter others for their own advantage. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like Wormtongue from Lord of the Rings. And there are plenty of Wormtongues out there in the real world. Unfortunately. I really enjoyed the book of Jude. I would highly recommend it. It's very short, and I think it's very good. But now I want to know what you thought of the book of Jude if you read the book of Jude. Leave whatever comments, questions you have in the comment section below. And as always, if you like this video, please like it and subscribe. Tell your friends about the channel. And never forget to